If you enjoy watching fish that like to show off and have mock little battles, then the Black Phantom Tetra could be for you. Hello everyone, this is Charles from the FishLoft. I enjoy keeping nano fish in my planted aquariums. In today's episode, we take a look at one of my favorite tetras, the Black Phantom Tetra. The Black Phantom is a peaceful, hardy schooling fish native to Brazil and Bolivia. They are a full-body tetra known for their striking silver and black appearance. They grow to about 1.5 to 2 inches in length, but mine are about 2 years old and are closer to the 1.5 inch size. Males can be identified by their majestic long black dorsal fin and by their black and silver bodies. Females turn a beautiful subtle red when mature, with bright red pelvic fins and red on their anal fin. Both males and females sport a black vertical stripe behind their gills that is flanked with a bluish-purple iridescence that is quite dramatic when it catches the light. This patch, which resembles a phantom's mask, is how they got their name. I find the males are absolutely fascinating to watch as they spar and show off to each other for dominance. They tilt their body and spread open their fins and engage in these little mock battles, but no real harm is done. As they are a schooling fish, you should keep a shoal of 6 or more, with a mix of males and females. They need to be in groups to maintain their social structure and to feel secure. A small school will need a 15-gallon tank, and a larger school, like my school of 15, require a 20-gallon tank. You will find they mostly swim in the mid-level of the tank. Originating from the slow-moving rivers in South America with lots of overhanging plants, they appreciate a tank with shady areas. To help recreate their natural environment, I suggest keeping them in a densely planted tank with driftwood and rocks. I keep my lights at 80% and include floating plants to recreate the subdued lighting and shadows they prefer. A dark background and substrate will enhance their deep black colors. You also need to provide them some open water space for them to freely swim in. All of these elements will create an environment that they will feel happy and secure in. I like to keep 2 small filters, one on each end of my 20-gallon tank, to provide the gentle water flow throughout the tank that they prefer. Black Phantom Tetras prefer a temperature between 72 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I keep mine at 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Their pH should be between 6 and 7.5. My pH is 7.5. And they like soft to moderately hard water. My water is moderately hard, and my Black Phantoms have been thriving for about 2 years. One of the most important things to fish is to maintain steady water parameters. So keep a check on your ammonia and nitrites, as you want to keep them at 0. I consider the Black Phantom Tetra a beginner-friendly fish. I haven't lost one since I have been keeping them over the 2 years I have had them. I find them an extremely hardy fish, and they have a lifespan of 3 to 5 years. Black Phantom Tetras are not picky eaters. They are omnivores, so you want to provide them a varied diet of both meat and plant-based foods. I feed mine once a day, 6 days a week. They get a combination of flake foods, pellets, and bug bites, and I treat them with frozen foods including bloodworms, daphnia, brine shrimp, and cyclops. They prefer to feed mid-level, but they will also come to the surface to eat. Black phantoms are pretty fast eaters, so I wouldn't keep them with any other fish that might get outcompeted by them for food. They can be a great addition to your community tank, and a few tank mate suggestions would include other peaceful tetras, like red phantoms, candy canes, or maybe bleeding hearts, resboras like harlequin or espy, live bearers like platies or endlers, barbs like checkered or snakeskin, and if you are looking for a feature fish, you could consider a gourami like a dwarf gourami or honey gourami, or a cichlid like a German blue ram. For your cleanup crew, I would suggest corridoras, otocinclus, and a mono shrimp. One word of caution, they can be fin nippers if they are kept in too small of numbers or in too small of a tank. In any case, I wouldn't keep them with slower moving fish with long flowing tails, such as guppies or betas. In my tank, I have kept them with honey gouramis, otocinclus, duplicarius cories, a mono shrimp, ram's horn, and nerite snails. I find Black Phantom Tetras such a cool little fish that look great in a species-only or community tank. Let me know what you think of this fish and if you keep them or are planning on getting them. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to catch my next video. If you want to learn more about other tetras, check out my top 5 tetras video. If you like black and white fish, here is a video of my favorites. See you next time from the FishLoft.